Welcome to my show, Secrets of a Personal Trainer, Unfiltered. My name is Cornelia Dura. I'm your show host. I'm also a former IFBB World Champion, a personal trainer in my gym Fit and Fight in Pompano Beach, Florida, and I'm also an economist. Let's get started with your transformation right now. Episode 42, Anger Management. And no, I'm not talking about the film with Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson. And Goose Fraba does not help me either. But I can see that I'm getting more and more aggressive going into election part again in November. And I see all these lies and everything what's coming out there. So I can feel how my stomach starts turning again from all this lying and lying and lying all over wherever you look. It's just so horrible. So all this topped this week when I made an appointment for my car. I have a Fiat Spider and it was time for maintenance. I have a 20,000 mile maintenance coming up. So I Googled it and it said that it's nothing big. It will be an oil change, an oil filter around 120, 130, something like dollar. Okay, good. So I make the appointment and I go over there. And it's, by the way, it's Rick Case Fiat here in Weston, here in Fort Lauderdale. And the guy tells me that I need an oil infusion for the car to clean the inside parts off from this oil thing. It would be dirty after 20,000 miles. And make a guess how much that cost. $680. And I said, nope. And he said, but this is necessary. I'm like, nope, it's not. I Googled it and it says that it's not urgent. It's nothing. I need an oil filter and my synthetic oil. And he said that will cost now $160 instead of $120 what I paid in January. No, okay, whatever. You know, they need to make money. That's fine with me. So I'm leaving, and he was not really happy that I did not sign up for the big package of $680. And then I'm thinking by myself, now let's see, when I'm leaving, let's see what they are coming up with, because I signed a contract which says that altogether with the tax, it costs $163. And if there's something else, if they need to install more or do have to change something serious, they have to call me. So I left the car dealership for the maintenance at 9:30 a.m. and make a guess, just make a guess. 1 p.m., the phone is ringing. I said the car would be so far so good, but you know what I need now? I need completely new brakes, new pads, and new discs on the brakes. And it would be $1,860. So I started laughing on the phone and I'm like, what kind of bullshit are you coming up with? Do you have something additional stuff coming up with? This is completely ridiculous. So I knew something would come up like that. I looked it up on Kelley Blue Book. You can look on Kelley Blue Book or also on Google. You can take a look, your car type, and you know how you drive. And I have to say, I'm an aggressive driver. I am. I'm German, so I'm an aggressive driver. So I looked it up. I would drive a shift car. So shift cars don't need so much brakes because you don't have your foot on the brake anyway, as like on an automatic car. So you need around 50,000 miles. That's when you're looking into new brakes. So I have 22,000 miles on my car, and he honestly comes up with telling me that I need all that for $1,800. So you can make a guess. I said, nope. I'm picking up my car for $163. That's all what I will pay. So I return to the dealership in Weston to recase. And I'm sitting there with the credit card ready for $163. And I'm asking, like, the boss is around. I can see him sitting in his little cabin there on the left. So I ask him a little bit, so nobody else could really hear that, a little bit more quiet. This bullshit, what you are doing here, this upselling, is this from you or is it coming from Rick Case, the top, the leadership? And he looks down and he says, no, you know he's lying. No, it's the mechanics told him that that's what he has to say. And he's following the rules. And I said, you know what? This is just horrible because you are lying to customers. Not everybody is as informed as I am. Not everybody has a big mouth like I am. Like there are, and especially as a woman, they thought there's an idiot woman coming into a car dealership where they can BS every female. That's what a lot of times that's what they think. So this is just so upsetting because for sure 60% of women would have said, you know what? Okay, then let's do it, whatever, before you start discussing, let's do it. And in that moment, you are putting something into your car what you don't really need. And the problem also is, beside that fraud, beside that lying to the customers, it is fraud. It is fraud. You are doing something what's not honest. And I just hate that. I feel not comfortable in this place. I promise you, this is the last Fiat what I had. This was my second Fiat I bought, and then I had one time a rental, also a Fiat. And this is the last time I was looking into a Fiat because of this behavior. I hate this. I just hate this. And probably other car dealerships are similar. You know, if you need to make money, you have to find another way, because lying to the customer, lying to people who really don't know better, this is just so wrong. And this has nothing to do with capitalism or shit. This has to do something with fraud. And when you look around you, what you hear, everybody is doing fraud to look better and to be more important, to have more money and all that garbage. It is so upsetting. So when I picked up my car, I got so upset. I was so angry. So I drove to the gym. And normally I'm more into weights. So the gym's name is Fit and Fight Gym. So I'm normally the fit part of the gym and my husband is the fight part. So I do the weights and my husband is doing the boxing part. I put the boxing gloves on and I boxed for 30 minutes. I was kicking and screaming and boxing, and really, I had to get that out because I could feel that my blood pressure was over 200, and it's so unhealthy to be this aggressive. So if you get these anger positions or anger feelings, you need to find a way to calm yourself down, especially when you look around, all this fraud going on, all these lies. It is just so upsetting. You need to find a way to deal with it. If you don't do that, if you are just swallowing, you get problems with your stomach, your colon, and everything is all involved. You can get diarrhea. You can even get cancer if it goes a long time. This is when you are digesting, you try to digest your anger. It's much healthier to get rid of anger, like extrovert the anger into boxing, or if you can, heavyweights. Do heavyweight workouts where you push so hard that you can let your anger go with your exercise. So for me, that's one part of getting rid of anger. And to balance myself, I love to walk in my forest. We go every Sunday to here around the corner it's a tropical forest, fern forest. And this is where I can breathe nature. So that's the last 30% to calm down. When you are walking under trees, there's a calming effect from the green of the trees. It's because everything is silent and calm, and I don't use my cell phone. I don't listen to music. I don't do all that. I listen to nature. Also very good is walking or running on the beach without the ear pods. Just listen to the ocean. The waves of the ocean are very, very calming. Nature can calm you down. You don't really need a voice in your ear tell you to calm down. Nature is the best calm down what you can book, really, really. I want you to try that because today is October 21st, Friday. So the next 6 weeks will be horrible again and you will get aggressive again. I know, me too. So we need to find ways to calm each other down, and exercising in combination with silence is a very good way. Reboot your health today. Today is the day to get started to find a way to calm yourself down.